Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to Celtics Talk. I haven't done the Boston Celtics Talk in so long, so I apologize for coming out late. Crazy shit has happened in the NBA. Playoffs are still going on right now. I'm about to get to that in a minute. But first off, I want to just give you guys a heads up that I apologize for coming out late. I don't want you guys to think that I'm a bandwagon and I only come out when my team wins. It's been a really busy ride for me, and I've done Boston Bruins videos for you guys and stuff like that. So anyways, getting back into this video, the playoffs are still going on, and just want to talk about the Celtics and how their standing is right now. And I just have to say, we are on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Holy shit. Just a recap, the NBA season got canceled due to coronavirus, and they have shut down the season like the NFL. Well, not necessarily the NFL, but they shut down the entire NBA, they shut down the entire NHL, and now that both NHL playoffs are still going on right now in the bubble in Toronto, and for basketball, they're playing in Orlando in the bubble. And we have to see who will bring in the championship game. The championship trophy, not championship game. Wow, where did that come from? But championship ring and trophy to declare NBA champion for 2020. But anyways, getting in back to this video, I want to talk about my Celtics. We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Miami Heat. Just a recap. First round, we end up getting that number 3 seed. Milwaukee at 1 and the Raptors at 2. I'm not going to talk about the seeding too much, but first round, the Boston Celtics faced the Philadelphia 76ers. Just want to recap that series for a bit, what my thoughts on it. It was a 4-game sweep. We have Philly's numbers. We own Philly. I'm sorry to say it, Philly fans, but it's the truth. You know, how many times have we owned you guys? We played you guys a couple years ago. We end up beating you guys in 5 games. This year, we end up sweeping you guys. And this is Kemba Walker's first ever playoff career win. He has not had success when he was on Charlotte. So good for Kemba Walker. That's his first win as a Celtics. Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Daniel Tice. Love what these guys have been doing. Gordon Hayward ended up getting an ankle injury. I think it was game 1 or game 2 against Philly. It was an ankle injury that caused him to go home. Gordon Hayward expected to have a child at the moment. He's currently back in the bubble, off quarantine, and he's with the team, getting ready for the Eastern Conference Finals. Brad Stevens actually said he doesn't know when Gordon Hayward's back. I'm not sure when Gordon Hayward is going to be back, but the question is, do we let Gordon Hayward get a little bit more healthy before putting him back in? Because we pretty much have success playing without him. And I'm going to say that, you're just saying Gordon Hayward is garbage, when he's playing with us, and our team is like, the Celtics are playing well without him. No, it's not that, but everyone wants to see Spurs get healthy. Like Philadelphia, I'm surprised we actually swept Philadelphia, because I thought Philadelphia would at least win 1-2 games. They didn't have, and I'm going to say here, they didn't have Ben Simmons, of course, no, but they still had they still had Embiid, they still had Tobias Harris. For some reason, the Celtics team is so talented in so many ways, and that's what I love about it. I love what, Wanamaker, I love what he's been doing for the team. Jason Tatum's on fire, Kemba Walker's on fire, Daniel Tice, he's been switching up with Ernest Hunter, whoever, and Marcus Smart. Oh my god, I'll get to this dude in the Raptors series. But anyways, the Philadelphia 76ers series was an amazing performance. I say all 4 games were pretty close. I thought Philadelphia would get us on one of them, but we ended up getting a 4-game sweep which bring us to the Eastern Conference semifinals, which actually just ended yesterday. And I wanted to do a video. I apologize for coming out late. Great thing I wanted to put this video out. I haven't done like my thoughts on the Celtics and all, but the Eastern Conference Finals is here. Just want to recap this amazing, and I just want to give my hats off to the Toronto Raptors, the defending champion, on a great series. Hats off to them. Respect to you all. You guys have a great team. Just want to share my thoughts on the series. So this game, just amazing, talented teams on both sides, in my own opinion, and they just went at it to 7 games. Game 1, the Celtics just completely dominated the Toronto Raptors. Holy shit, what was that? Just completely dominated the Toronto Raptors. Game 2, I knew they were going to come out strong, but for some odd reason, they just collapsed. They had the lead, 94-92, and it was a 10-0 run, and they just... Was it the Raptors? No, that was the Philadelphia 76ers. Wow, where did that come from? But anyways, it was a really, really... The Raptors just choked at the end. They had the momentum, but they just choked, giving us the Celtics a 2-0 lead. Game 3 had to be the closest game ever. It really, really pissed me off. It's a heartbreaker. With only 0.5 seconds left, Philadelphia gets the game winner at the buzzer. Like, are you kidding me? Daniel Tice had the last second dunk, and I thought this game was over. Where they put Taco Fall in the last second because of his height, forcing Kyle Lowry. This guy has been flopping all series. This guy complains. I don't like Kyle Lowry, but he's a great player. No doubt about it. Paul Gasol was just useless. Paul Gasol, I don't even know why he's on that team. He did decent, but overall, that dude was just absolute horrible. Freddie Van Gie was pretty good. But anyway, they put Taco Fall at the last second because of height, forcing the inbounder to inbound the ball over a 7'6" player. And what do you know? You leave this guy wide open, just wide open for a 3, and he gets it. Game winner. And that was a heartbreaker for Boston. Game 2. I want to talk about Game 2. Marcus Smart went ham in that game. 8 threes, or was it 9 threes? The most in the Celtics history career. He went ham, hitting back-to-back threes. 8 threes in a row. And he didn't miss in the fourth quarter of Game 2. Game 4 was just a horrible basketball game. We couldn't capitalize. As a result, Toronto just came out flying, and they end up winning. Not by too much, but overall, the Celtics played a horrible game in Game 4. There were so many questionable calls. I know I'm not going to come here and complain about, the refs did this, whatever. There was technical fouls all over the place. Nick Nurse, the head coach for Toronto Raptors, had a technical. But anyways, Game 5 was just a ass whooping. I don't know where the Toronto Raptors were, but that was just embarrassing to watch. If I were a Toronto Raptors fan, I would have just been embarrassed. They had no answer in the first and second quarter. The Celtics just completely dominated. Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, all those bench players. They all just dominated, and the Toronto kind of had to come back in the second half, but Kyle Lowry had some stupid ass flops that shouldn't have been called, but it's whatever. But we end up winning Game 5. What was it? Like a 111 to 89. I don't remember. So we take a 3-2 lead. Game 6. I'm telling myself we gotta win this game, but Toronto's not gonna make it easy. They're gonna come out and play like champions, like they are, the defending champions they are, and they did. I think Game 6 overall was probably the best game in the series. Game 6 went to double overtime. Celtics had chance after chance. Game 6 got me so mad. Overall, I think it was a huge, huge win for the Toronto Raptors. Celtics had chance after chance. My questionable call is whatever if Kemba Walker was fouled on that last play. Nick Nurse challenged the call, actually. I think it was a challenge or a quick timeout, but Kemba Walker should have been fouled on that play, and they missed it. The NBA came out with a statement on Twitter, admitted saying that they missed that foul. Kemba Walker should have went and won the game for us, but instead it went to overtime. Both times in overtime, we lose both jump to start the game. Toronto ends up killing us in that second overtime with bad fouls. We had them with a nice pass to Tice with a dunk. The Daniel Tice killed us. The Daniel Tice alley-oop dunk has killed the Raptors in this series. Like, not necessarily this series, but in that 1 second overtime. And the Torontos live another day. They end up winning in second overtime. I was like, are you kidding me? Game 7 is going to give us a heart attack. But you know what? Game 6, in my opinion, has to be the best game that I've ever seen. It gave me a heart attack and all, but Game 6 had to be the best I've ever seen. Game 7, and alright. Game 7 was last night. Was it 2 days ago or last night? I don't remember, but Game 7 was a really, really good basketball game. Heart attacks on both sides of the fan base. But anyways, we had the lead. We had the lead in the first quarter, and Toronto just comes out on the 27 run. They kept hitting their shots. The Celtics just didn't look good on defense. They didn't look good on offense either earlier in the first half. And second quarter, we got our momentum back. We were leading by like 4 or something. Toronto had some buckets in the second half, and Marcus Smart, it's got to be the MVP. Marcus Smart saved our season. We were up by 2. I think it was like a little bit of a breakaway by Toronto. Powell, whoever his name, I don't know the Toronto Raptor players. John Powell, whoever, it was like a little, steal and then breakaway. And Marcus Smart, boom, out of nowhere, get that shit out of here with the game-winning block. And would you know, the Celtics get the ball back, and Kemba Walker gets fouled at the end. It was actually a 3 attempt by Fred, whoever his name is, and Fred McGee, whoever, and then Kemba Walker gets fouled. That seals us the win. There was a foul that was given to us, but we missed both free throws, and would you know, the Toronto Raptors make the biggest mistake, giving the foul to Jason Tatum that hits the hard, as he hits the floor hard, and he gets 2 extra for us, and we end up winning the game with the Kemba Walker sealing the 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry tried so hard to get his team back, but it wasn't enough. He gets fouled back. Kyle Lowry gets fouled for the first time in the playoffs, and there you go. The Celtics advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Fred VanVleet is what his name is. Fred VanVleet was the one that attempted that 3. Siakam was the guy I was thinking. I'm sorry, Toronto Raptors, for not blaming, but Toronto Raptors are blaming Siakam for this loss. Look, they all think Siakam is their go-to guy, and they're saying Nick Nurse, he's okay of a coach. People are saying that he should get fired. Overall, I think this probably been the best series the Celtics play, but we're looking forward. The Boston Celtics are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I've been talking for 14 minutes now, but just want to talk about a little bit about the Eastern Conference Finals. So we're playing Miami Heat. The last time my Celtics played the Miami Heat, the Miami Heat had LeBron, Chris Bosh, Wade. It was 2012, I believe, 2012. So it's going to be a whole different ball game. Home court advantage don't really matter, to be honest, because everyone's playing in the bubble. And then people are making a joke that both the Raptors and Celtics won all their away games. So, anyways, what we'll see what happens. This Celtics and Heat series is going to be really, really good to watch. Um, it's going to be really, really good. It's going to be a dogfight. The Miami Heat's best player is Jimmy Butler. So I want to see if my Celtics can contain him under the hoop, under the rim. I want to see the series. I think the series might go the distance. I think this series is going to be really, really competitive. I think the series is going 6 or 7, to be honest. And I am hoping. Look, I will admit, Milwaukee probably would have given us issues if they would have beaten Miami. Miami did us a favor and eliminated the top 2 seeds are eliminated thanks to the Celtics and the Heat, and now they're facing for a spot in the final, which most likely will be against LeBron James and the Lakers. I want to see another Celtics and Lakers NBA Finals. That will be just absolute. I would mean absolute amazing to watch. Like I don't think anyone want to miss that. Hopefully, it's the Celtics and Lakers. That will be a great final. Um, it's definitely gonna be Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James in the Western Conference Finals. Both teams just need one more win, and it's just gonna be a dogfight. I can't wait for Tuesday night. Tuesday night, Celtics and Heat, Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals. We're back in the Eastern Conference Finals, baby, for the third straight year in the last 4 years. Oh my God! And both losses came against the Cavaliers. That was disappointing. But thankfully, this Miami Heat doesn't have LeBron anymore. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. Just want to say thank you guys. Enjoy the Celtics talk, and hopefully all those guys show up. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum has been absolute fire. Kemba Walker, oh my God, he ends up winning 2 playoff games in his career. People are talking about how he never won a playoff game with Charlotte in his career, and you came to us, buddy. Keep what you're doing. Daniel Tice, Marcus Smart. I can't wait to see what Marcus Smart has in store for us. Honestly, I think our bench players can win. Um, um, you know, I just want to talk about Taco Fall. This dude, 7'6". Hey, Celtics fans, I know you want to say, "Oh, give Taco Fall more minutes," but this dude can't dribble the ball. This dude needs to learn the game. Like, he needs to learn the game before he can play. Yeah, Brad Stevens puts him in the last second situations. But due to the fact that this is the Raptors and there are close games and these are must games that we must win, Brad Stevens needs to put the starters. Taco Fall needs to learn he's not a starter, he's a bench player. And putting Taco Fall in the game with last seconds and the close games is just too risky. In my opinion, Taco Fall needs to learn the game before he gets more minutes. That's it. And basically, that's what they need to do. But anyways, I'm getting out of here, guys. I am Bruin Steel. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I'm out. See you guys later. Go Celtics. Eastern Conference Finals, baby.